because how do we prepare well on the negotiations front? We all know we are the best. We feel negotiations because clearly in numbers we cannot measure negotiations. So how do we do it effectively? And how do we go into that board meeting prepared 100% and go for the objective? Over to you, please.
Yes, so to finalize my story about empathic negotiation design, I truly would like to challenge everyone to start preparation for your negotiation only from the other perspective. So of course, there are very important things for yourself and for your own company to achieve. But first of all, think about what is important for my negotiation counterpart to achieve. List down all the variables in the deal before you enter it and think of, okay, what are the important variables to achieve for my negotiation counterpart? What are the variables that he or she will probably bring up in the negotiation? And already write down for yourself how you're going to counter them. Because of course, that is one of the most important things. And that actually is a nice bridge towards some tips that I prepared for you to include in your negotiation preparation. So when you want to achieve good and better deal results, of course, we have the empathic negotiation design, we have negotiation preparation, and we have negotiation skills. On the third point, I will tell you a bit later, but first let me start with giving you some tips on how to prepare for your negotiation. And there are some questions that I would like to challenge you to answer. So the first one, and of course we discussed that, is what is important for your negotiation counterpart to achieve. The second one is prepare all your expected arguments from yourself and for your negotiation counterpart in advance and write down on how you want to counter them. Next to that, it's also very important to only give proposals that are conditional, so never give something away, always ask something back before you give anything away in the negotiation. Very important, especially when it comes to win-win negotiations, is the fact that you check the power balance. So what is the percentage of sales that you are doing from your customer side, and how important is your customer or your supplier for you? Because when the stakes are high, it's important to know this, because this will affect your negotiation strategy, of course. Then, of course, if you think of with who do I want to grow for next year, focus on the development, on the financials. For example, when I worked for the large global retailer and I worked on my strategy, for example, for 2024, I thought of, okay, I only want to grow with suppliers that have good margin and they have an improving margin. Then, of course, and this is tip number 5, prepare a move plan in advance. So already think scenario based, what will I do if anything goes wrong, etc., etc. Number 6, and this is, I'm a very positive guy, but of course you have to focus on carrots and sticks and gives and takes to think of variables that you want to give away in the negotiation to achieve your goal. And of course, how can you, let's say, be the hardball negotiation guy or girl to make sure that you can hit your negotiation counterpart. Then it's important to have an escalation plan, and this is more a soft one but very important, what is the negotiation style that you're going to use? In the end, make bold decisions and stick to them. And I will not go into detail here, but feel free to add me on LinkedIn and I will send you extra information. ChatGPT, I have been working on ChatGPT and procurement and negotiation for over 6 months now. And this is really important. It can really help you out to find and achieve better deal results.